They identify as mostly straight, but for the right circumstance, the right man, sometimes they will be attracted to that man. It's a category on Field for your sexuality, so it's a real thing, people. But for real, sex educators have studied it for a very long time, and I recently only thought there was like straight or bisexual. I didn't know that heteroflexibility was a thing.
Say what?
They identify as mostly straight.
That means you're gay.
Real quick, let me clear up what that young lady just said. Real quick, it'll take but a second. There is no such thing as mostly straight. If you are a man seeking to have relations with another man, even if it's just every once in a while, you're gay. That's it. That's it. Anyway, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I have a fairly crazy weekend Clown World update for you guys today, and as usual, we have very little time to waste, so let's get into it. Now, if you place your attention on the screen for a moment, so this is, I don't know. I give up.
What the hell is even that?
Let's keep this party rolling with an update from yesterday's video. Now, for those of you that saw yesterday's video, you may recall this clip I played of this young lady who wrote a song called I Have a Boyfriend, Don't Ask Me Out, because guys were constantly going into her comments and messages and asking her out. But when she mentioned that song, I was absolutely determined to go onto the interwebs and search high and low till I found that song, and lo and behold, I found it. So here is a quick recap of the clip from yesterday, and after that, you will hear the song. Feel free to sing along. Roll it.
Please stop asking me out in messages and comments. It's very annoying. It's constant, and it's just like super annoying, and like, it's not right, because most of you would know that I have a boyfriend because of my original song called I Have a Boyfriend, Don't Ask Me Out. And yeah, most people love that song.
Meanwhile,
I have a boyfriend, so don't ask me out.
I have a girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
Don't ask me out.
Oh no. Oh, don't ask us out. No.
He was a retard.
So there you have it, the famous song, I Have a Boyfriend, Don't Ask Me Out, which may or may not win a Grammy Award one day. You heard it here first, folks. Anyway, next up, so in yesterday's video, we heard Hollywood actor Michael Rappaport, who suffers from severe TDS or Trump derangement syndrome, say that he may have a change of heart and vote for Trump in 2024. Well, here we have Hollywood actor John Leguizamo, who also suffers from severe TDS, and I don't think we'll be voting for Trump in 2024. Now, John Leguizamo is very upset that the TV station Univision pulled the Joe Biden ads during a Trump interview. I think that's what he's all riled up about. I don't know. Roll it.
Yeah, I usually don't do these kind of things, but right now I feel I'm compelled, actually. I just lately found out that Univision canceled all of Biden's ads and are softballing Trump and are only going to put Trump on. So Univision has become MAGAvision. So as an artist, I'm going to have to boycott. And I'm not asking for them to take off Trump. I'm just asking for parity and equality and equity. I'm just asking that they put all ads and be a real network. And so I'm asking all my brothers and sisters who are artists, athletes, politicians, activists to not go on Univision.
I suggest you stop whining like a little
Unbelievable. That guy's supposed to be a multi-millionaire. It looks like he filmed that video on an old flip phone camera or something. And listen, I know I'm not one to talk about production value, but I have an excuse. I'm poor. Anyway, real quick, before we go any further, I just wanted to let you guys know that If you're enjoying the videos, you like the content, you want to help support the channel, and you want to piss off people like John Leguizamo, grabbing one of these t-shirts is a great way to do it. And here it is, the Revenge Tour 2024 t-shirt. Now, this is the most famous mugshot in the history of all mugshots. So if you want to grab yourself a little piece of history, there will be a link to the t-shirt in the description box below. And I also have some other very cool designs you can check out as well.
Yes! That's awesome!
So this next clip might not make a ton of sense if I don't give you some important context, which is, this is a biological male who identifies as a trans woman. Roll it.
I'm too much of a woman for gay men, and I'm not enough of a woman for straight men. Like, that's what this feels like. It doesn't even matter. I've seen some gay men where I'm like, oh my God, you're so f***ing sexy. Like, honestly, I don't care that you're gay. They care. They don't want me. They don't want me. I'm like, come on, you guys are better. Like, you already came out to your family and everything. Like, no one's gonna, you know, give you a hard time. Like, come on, just, you know, let's be each other's, like, muse. And I think it's so f***ing funny to me that, like, men, there's this whole idea of, like, a man who's, like, big and strong and brave and, you know, never fear anything. Like, he's the alpha. He's so strong. But if he's dating a girl with a penis, that's like, oh my God, that's terrible. I'm so afraid. And you're f***ing out of your mind if you think I woke up and chose this.
What the hell did you just say?
But if he's dating a girl with a penis, that's like, oh my God, that's terrible. I'm so afraid.
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
I swear, every day that passes, it feels more and more like we're living in some kind of parody movie like Idiocracy. Anyway, next up, so this person is going to give us a lesson on how to use preferred pronouns and suggests that we practice. Not target practice at the range, not foul shot practice on the basketball court, pronoun practice. Huh? Roll it.
I'm going to share what to do when you misgender someone. Here's what you're not going to do. Lily and I went to the store today and she bought chips. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I totally didn't mean it. You know I'm not like that. You know I'm an ally. I'm a stan. I'm trying so hard. I'm so sorry. You might feel a natural impulse to apologize, but apologizing puts unwanted attention on that trans person and also forces them to say it's okay when really it's not. Here's what you should do instead. Lily and I went to the store today and she bought chips. They bought chips. Correcting yourself and moving on shows us that you're sorry without having to say you're sorry and put attention on the situation. Keep in mind that this probably happens a lot during this person's day, and if someone profusely apologized every single time they got misgendered, it gets really exhausting and it's just totally better to correct yourself and move on. If you need practice, simply practice with a friend while your other friend is not around. You can talk about them in the third person. Let me demonstrate. I love Lily. They are so gorgeous and they are so talented and I just love spending time with them. See, it's really that easy.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So in this next clip, this person who is a biological man that identifies as a trans woman wrote a nice little jingle about using the ladies' restroom. Roll it.
I'm a trans girl and I just wanna pee in peace, but I'm afraid someone will see me and then call the police. I'm not some pervert attacker, I just need to empty my bladder, so I'd really love it if you let me be. Repeat after me. I'm not afraid of my trans friend. I'm not afraid of my trans friend. I'm really afraid of cisgender men. I'm really afraid of cisgender men. I will let you pee in peace. I will let you pee in peace. Because I really don't want a UTI. Capiche?
Your song? It's awful. I hate it.
All right, next up. So this lady has been getting some kind of lip injections. Either that or she's had a bad allergic reaction. No, it looks like an allergic reaction, but I'm fairly certain it's lip injection. So someone asks her if she's safe with all these procedures. And it's really hard. She can't even talk. What's the point of this if you can't even talk? But yeah, she apparently says they're safe. Roll it.
Are you safe with all these procedures? Yes, because all the plastic surgeons I go to are like highly qualified and if they wouldn't be highly qualified, they couldn't reach that sizes on my face, so, or on my other part. So yes, I'm safe, and I always know that I'm safe.
You look ridiculous.
All right, real quick, before we go any further, I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to let this loop on the screen now. I'm not sure how well you guys can see that, but it looks like when this young gentleman bent over to do his little twerking thing there, he might have pushed too hard and got an unexpected surprise in his short trousers. Anyway, today's video is being brought to us by the YouTube channel, The Chris Paradox, and I have to read the end, it's a tongue twister. Mocking woke madness with masterful memeology. So the Chris Paradox YouTube channel, thank you so much for sponsoring today's video. Now, if after this video, if you want to go check out the Chris Paradox YouTube channel, I will link that in the description box below. I'm sure he would appreciate some support over there. So once again, the Chris Paradox, thank you so much for being today's video sponsor. Now, if you'd like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description box below, and I will say your full name as a sponsor of said video unless stated otherwise by you. All right, we've seen far too much of this. Oof.
Did you just soil yourself? Maybe.
All right, next up. So this person with that awesome unibrow is going to tell us what it's like to be NB, which I believe is non-binary, right? Roll it.
One thing I really noticed about my NB experience, I'm definitely more woman than man. Definitely a boy, not a girl. Not a queen, definitely a king. Not a prince, definitely a princess. And none of that at all. None of the above at the same time.
That is the stupidest thing I ever heard of. Jesus.
All right, guys, we're going to be wrapping it up with this clip of Jimmy Fallon singing this song about the virus on his nighttime talk show. Now, the thing about all these nighttime talk show hosts / comedians is that they've all completely sold their soul. They totally sold out. So instead of telling the truth and trying to be funny, they lie and try to be funny, and that just never works. Anyway, guys, things are clearly getting crazy out there, so please take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Till next time, love you guys. Peace. Roll it.
There was Alpha, then Delta, then Omicron next. But this latest variant might be the best. It's XBB.1.5. Another brand of COVID-19 has arrived. It's a new strain, but it isn't the same. Sounds more like Elon Musk's his name. It's XBB.1.5, not UB40 who sings red wine. Put on your mask when you're inside a facility. It could be a robot from a Star Wars trilogy. It's XBB.1.5, not OMG or MP3 or TCPY, or an iChart made by a really high guy. Sounds like the password of your parents' Wi-Fi. It's XBB.1.5. XBB.1.5.
What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
And you ain't black.